As an online sportswear brand, activewear brand, streetwear brand, what type of content should you be creating to generate interest in your products and to ultimately convert that interest into sales? The world of social media can be quite confusing. As a startup brand, it can seem like there's so much to do. On today's episode, I'll be giving you guys my key insights into 10 key different types of content that you should be posting that way. So without further ado, let's get right into the episode. Bear in mind that these are what I call as archetypes of content. So it's not necessarily this is the content for Instagram, this is the content for TikTok. Number one, create content that pushes your brand mission forward. As a brand, you should have a unique mission. Your mission doesn't necessarily need to be, I want to change the world or I want to save the world, but there should be an understanding of what add value you're trying to bring to the market. So if you're creating a sportswear brand, you look at their lifestyle, you look at what this person needs and what they lack in their wardrobe. Number two is product features. Show what benefit or what add value your product is bringing that solves a specific problem. But where most people get it wrong is they focus a lot on the technical details of the products. For the general consumer, what language you're going to want to use is more emotional language and much more simplistic language when identifying product features. Number three, consider posting product updates. As a fashion brand, you are continuously going to be updating your collections and your product lines throughout the seasons. Whether it is a completely new collection or an update to an existing collection or a redrop. Number four is lifestyle content. This has become what is considered the mainstream way of creating content. With lifestyle content, you have a wide variety of different shots, different scenarios that you could create. And of course, it is essential that you are continuously evaluating how your brand is able to slot in to these different lifestyle shoots. Make sure that there is a sort of harmony between the lifestyle content that you're creating and how that relates to your core brand ethos and your customer avatar. It wouldn't make sense to craft a luxurious appeal where you're showcasing your products in some sort of high-end cafe where everything is very casual and there is no strenuous demand on the products. Number five is user-generated content, or UGC for short. Why this is so effective is that you can encourage them to shoot a quick video, to take some photos in your clothing, to leave a review, to do an unboxing. You end up pushing what is known as social proof. Number six, behind the scenes content. Although other brands can also create behind the scenes content, no other brand is you. By showing behind the scenes of the process of how you run the business, of how you design clothing, of how you perform customer service, they feel that they are a part of a brand at a deeper level. Number seven is you can shoot a daily, weekly, a monthly content series, whether it's on Instagram, whether it's on TikTok, whether you go live on a specific day, whether you have a podcast or a talk show, as long as you're making them a regular appearance. What you do is you set the expectation for customers, what type of content that you will be releasing regularly and when they can get it. Number eight, you can run a contest or a giveaway. At the end of the day, who doesn't like free stuff? To generate new interest in your brand, to bring new followers into the business, my recommendation would be do it seasonally. Make sure that your contests or your giveaways are coming at the right time and the right place. Don't overdo it because it will lose its effect. It can be either your products, it can be access to a VIP event that you're putting on, a membership card where you get a lifetime discount. Number nine is host an AMA or an Ask Me Anything. What your mission is, what your struggles are. And one thing that I like to do is have each AMA have a specific focus, a specific overarching topic that you're going to be discussing. Number 10 is consider running what is known as a social media takeover. This is where influencers or collaborators that you have a close connection with and that are known as a face of your brand take over your social media for a day or a week. Not only does it take a little bit of the load off your shoulders, but also it gives your customer something completely fresh and it shows them another version of the business. Make sure that you're selecting the right types of people that actively and accurately align with your brand, that can resonate with your customers. The three main actions that you're typically trying to generate with content are awareness, a need, and action. You can generate all three with this specific type of content piece, or you can generate one or two of each. If you're a fashion brand that is interested in creating your own content calendar, as someone who has worked with pretty much over 1,000 sportswear brands over the last 7 years, you can get in touch with me directly and book a one-on-one consultation call. I have limited slots, but you can check the link in the description you want to book that call. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of Fit Design TV. I say this from the very bottom of my heart. Until next week, stay awesome.